Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, enough is enough. Like the sign synchronizations. First of all, I want to ask you, what becomes of the broken-hearted? You tell me. Okay, I might want that. I want to check out some lyrics. We're in a bit of a mess. Let's put it that way. Okay, so as I was getting ready, I heard James Blunt. You're beautiful, and I felt this bluntness coming through, especially the ending of that song. I will never be with you. And it's like, okay, what's that about? I felt like, has the Fat Lady sang? I'm not sure if the Fat Lady sang yet, but we're kind of, it's not quite over. But I feel like the masculine energy is very close to feeling like at a loss. What becomes of the broken-hearted? Well, you tell me. I'm going to see if I can tell you through the cards. I actually felt like we pull a Celtic cross with the Rider-Waite, and then I feel like there's fairies everywhere, okay? They've got their hands all over this. So they're going to be able to tell us maybe, having a look at it from their perspective. Okay, so we have the fairies, but as I picked up the cards, the Rider-Waite, I had a look at the bottom and the Two of Cups was in reverse. And I thought, oh, that's not good. I will never be with you. And I want to check out the lyrics to that song because James is being quite blunt in that. Okay. So I shuffled the Two of Cups in, I turned my deck up the right way and I've put them down. I put them on top of the Archangel Oracle cards and I've just gone to pick them up again. And I thought, no, I shuffled the Two of Cups reversed back in, turned my deck up the right way, picked up the deck, Ace of Wands in reverse. It was like, okay, let's come on and do a reading. And then whilst I was kind of getting my cappuccino together, What Becomes of the Broken-Hearted was playing. And it was like, well, let's have a look. Is the deck up the right way? It is. Okay. We want those. Fairy tarot cards. And maybe we want some Archangel Oracle as well. Well-being. Yeah, that's what I felt. It's like I'm not really concerned about your well-being. Maybe your mental state of mind. So that's the energy of the Divine Feminine kind of. Should we check out the lyrics? Because I felt this energy of her, I will never be with you, being told by the Divine Masculine, receiving the message, I will never be with you. And the Divine saying, oh, that's a shame. The Divine saying, I was going to say the Divine Feminine saying, well, that's a shame. Because it's like the Divine Feminine could see it all being well, and it's the Divine Masculine who can't see being himself with her. This is interesting. Okay, how it's coming out. What am I actually wanting to say, me, rather than these words that are coming out? It's a shame. The Divine Feminine knows her worth, and she knows that all will be well whilst you're in her company. But if you choose otherwise, then, well, that's a shame because she knows her worth. But I don't feel like it's a shame because she's kind of lost you, Divine Masculine. If you've chosen to go down an alternative path, or take a different role in life, then that is your free will. Not privilege. There's a word that wants to come out. You have the free will to do it, and you have the. It's kind of like a privilege. You have the privilege to choose whatever course you wish to choose, whether that's that path, or under the table a bit. Has the Fat Lady sang yet? Listen, I was told that message a long time ago. It was like, listen for the Fat Lady singing. When you hear that, you know that it's done. I'm like, okay. So, oh, that's a nice cup of coffee. Let's look at these lyrics first. Now, whilst I was in the shower, it was a completely different energy. We were talking about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Oh. What am I looking for? You're beautiful. Okay. Oh, there's your beautiful quotes. We're looking at James Blunt, though. Get straight to the point. Let's have a look at the lyrics. Let's get them all up first. My life is brilliant. My life is brilliant. My love is pure. I saw an angel, or that I'm sure. She smiled at me on the subway. She was with another man, but I won't lose no sleep on that, 'cause I've got a plan. Oh, okay. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you. That's kind of a shitty mentality, isn't it? Okay, well, anyway, it is what it is. Yes, she caught my eye as we walked on by. She could see from my face that I was fucking high. I don't think that I'll see her again, but we shared a moment that will last till the end. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you. La la, la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true. There must be an angel with a smile on her face when she thought up that I should be with you. But it's time to face the truth. I will never be with you. Ah, so an angel's appeared. And there must be an angel with a smile on her face when she thought up that I should be with you. But it's time to face the truth. I will never be with you. What's going on here? Eh? That's what the lyrics are. Well, we've got fairies. We have some archangel oracle cards. Let's see what's going on. Let's give these a shuffle. Interesting, because it says that I have a plan. So you may be thinking that he never wants to be with you, but he's got a plan up his sleeve. Okay. Oh, what's that that's just gone on the floor? Don't tell the secrets, Lucy. And don't spoil the celebration, seriously. Time for a celebration. Look, it's going to be a surprise. Okay. What we're talking about, not spoiling the surprise. Or someone not choosing to party. Look, I'm not going to look negatively into this, okay? Someone's got, come here. Okay, waiting for the call. This is an angel. This is an angel. Have you got a smile on your face? You've got the trumpet. Okay. Shh, don't tell the secrets. Well, we need to find out some more. Come on. Three of Cups in reverse. Now, this is the card of celebration. Okay, there's feminines on here. You can also look at it as being a third-party situation. But card of celebration, I don't really look at it like that anymore. It's a card of celebration. And it was in reverse. And then we have this angel. Feels like it's a first aid cross. Who has this trumpet, blowing the whistle. Okay. I feel like the feminine... Oh, that's interesting. Divine Feminine, you're going to be receiving a message from an angel. Okay. It's from the masculine. He's sending a message via the angels. Look, you can see he's looking up, and then the angel's got the message, and then they're blowing it right into your arms. Okay. Fairies, come on. Are we recording? We are. 9 minutes. Okay. Let's see what the fairies would like to say about this. 5 of Winter. Walk away from dishonest associations, realising that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. Interesting. So I'm not sure what message this angel could be bringing. It's kind of like, I feel like you have your own code to know when a certain thing is done with. Okay, 5 of Winter. Let's read this. Things don't always go the way you expect them to. If your plans don't work out, ask God, the angels, and the fairies to help lead you to a new, more successful path. Always stay in integrity and know that the kindness you show others will come back to you. If you've had a challenging journey, remember to express gratitude to those who helped you along the way. So you know that no matter what occurs, your divine masculine was a big catalyst for you to become who you were to become. It's kind of like you grasped and learnt the lesson that was within that situation, regardless of whether your divine masculine done the same. You actually grew from this. And if it's time to walk away, you will be told. It feels like, I actually feel like a new pathway will be lit up for you, so that you've actually got a companion there with you. So, like I said, the masculine's kind of left here with his snowball and no one to really play with. Okay. Associate with other people who have high morals and show true companion. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you're looking for a true companion, divine feminine. So associate with other people who have high morals and show true compassion for the world. Avoid negative individuals. If you find yourself linked with organisations or groups of people who lack honesty and principles, release yourself from these ties and seek out those who share your values and ethics. And if it does seem as if you and your divine masculine have gone on totally different directions, then that's how it was meant to be. The fairy on the card has clearly been successful in accumulating all the snowballs. But if his victory is a lonely one, how satisfying can it be? The additional meanings of this card: something that's not worth the effort, seeing a win-win situation, and walking away from dishonest associations. Okay. And the divine feminine, you know that the divine masculine is keeping a lot hidden. He's lying to himself. And you know that. And you can't really be associated with that for too much longer. Okay, the divine will lead you away. So let's have a look at the challenge. When I said about the divine saying, well, I was going to say the divine feminine would say, well, that's a shame. But it was actually the divine saying, that's a shame. That the divine masculine didn't grasp his title. Okay. Let's have a look at any challenges. The masculine thinking for too long. Okay. The transformations there, you can see the butterflies that are on his, I don't even want to call it a throne. You can't really see it. It's like he's been pushed against a brick wall. It's a cold slate. And I feel like his transformation is all locked within this. Now there's the energy of him actually knowing the truth regarding him transforming. I was looking at the to see if there was a wind, a strong wind or a breeze in the air. I think it seems to be quite calm. There's a cliff there though. He's sitting on the edge of a cliff. So let's have a look. The challenge is thinking for too long. Knowing that something needs to transform, but it feels like a coldness is blocking it. Okay. Let's have a look at what the fairies want to say. Six of Spring. The divine feminine, you're receiving your worth. We've been speaking about this. I'm not sure if this is the energy of, I think I'll let her go, rather than doing the work, allowing himself to transform. Do you know, that took me to a cameo. But the song actually took me, cameo, but it took me to Terence Trent D'Arby. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my baby. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my lady. Okay. But the Cameo, the only song that I can think from Cameo is Word Up. Word up, huh, huh, everybody say. I don't know the rest of the words, so I'm not sure what everybody would say. What would everybody say? Divine Feminine, wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success and public recognition. So the challenge is thinking too much. And I feel as if he's viewing you as being more worthy than he is. So he's not lacking self-worth. He just thinks that you're worthy for this. Okay. The challenge is you, Divine Feminine, being a success. Should you ever look at what's gone on in the past? Speak to me. There's just hidden secrets. So that's exactly what the Divine Masculine has been doing. Speaking to you, Divine Feminine. And you will know that it feels very busy in their mind. If you've been connecting with your Divine Masculine, there's a lot they would need to do to be with you. So you best toodaloo. Okay, another card? We can get another card. Secrets, where do they even start? It's too much that's undercover. Okay. It's to do with passion. It's like they can't control their passion. Sex drive. Is that why we're not talking about sex? Okay. Let's talk about sex now. To the people at home, we're in a crowd. It keeps coming up anyhow. Okay. We're going to... I want to see what the fairies want to say. There's this avoidance of, oh, okay, it's like it's your favourite topic to talk about. Like with the Divine Feminine. I feel like it's an aching. The Lovers. True love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. This is a feeling like only things that we do. Okay. Past. I'm feeling as if that may be all that you seem to have in common. I want to find out more. Should we read about the Lovers? Let's read about the Lovers. What's going on with the Lovers in the past? Oh, the Emperor. We're going to the Lovers. Feels very much about it, the masculine being truthful and kind of saying, well, it was just a sex-based relationship. Okay. You are deserving of magical and long-lasting love. The fairies champion romance and deeply felt friendships for everyone. This card indicates that you are about to enter into a significant relationship in your life. If you are already in one, this card signals that positive changes are possible at this time and should be pursued. The kind of romance that comes with this card is powerful and often has a past life connection. A past life connection. So what I picked up here was the message may be coming through from the angel to the Divine Masculine saying this is the one for you. It's more than sex. This is love. I feel there's a denial at the moment taking place because it's just too overwhelming, this love, because you haven't ever felt it before until you met the one. This card can also refer to the need to make an important decision, whether related to relationship issues or not. It's sure to have a great emotional impact. This isn't an intellectual choice, but rather one made from the heart. And while you may not know what to do, you'll absolutely feel the right actions to take. And I feel like there's this pulling away. There's actually a craving, a constant craving to be closer. And it feels like it's easier to pull away. And I feel that this love, it mentions something about time in here. If you're already in one, this card signals that positive changes are possible at this time and should be pursued. And I'm feeling here as if the masculine didn't pursue it. So it's kind of like time has gone by. Following the ley lines of the Holy Grail from Glastonbury, our lovers are betrothed in Roslind's Chapel in Scotland, which is filled with carvings of symbols related to the Grail mysteries. The chapel's stained glass windows feature an image of Saint Francis of Assisi, indicating pure, spiritually based love in this relationship, along with an image of a military pilot, symbolising devotion, courage, and commitment in the marriage. Additional meanings of this card: engagement or marriage, true love, opposites attracting, seeking emotional support from others, and excellent health. Wow. Feels like this is all what's being I don't know, that energy is quite confusing. Because it's somebody who's in love and they found true love and they've been told that this is their true love and they want to pursue it. And then you have all these emotions that are locked within. Okay. Sounds like a bit of a head funk. Let's have a look at the current energy. Hi, Lily. She's come down for a drink. Right, let's have a look at the current energy then. I'm feeling the energy of the Divine Masculine realising this is a serious commitment. This is long lasting. This is true love. This is that once in a lifetime connection. Right, the current energy is actually the masculine bringing in the balance. I feel he could have been focusing a lot on his money, seeing as it's a Six of Pentacles. So maybe distracting himself currently with work. He's kind of put divine justice on the back burner. On the back burner. Or to the side. And I feel like this is... Tommy Hilfiger comes through with the with the symbol here, which takes me to the Divine Feminine. It's like you're really worthy of this. You're more worthy to receive this, and it feels like not from the Divine Masculine. So he's focusing on money. Okay, hanging around with the beggars. That's going to change. Wheel of Fortune. So there'll be some kind of change. It's time to, fate's taking over. It's pinpointing here. Interesting. Everyone else is kind of studying. Well, it looks like Taurus is kind of looking at Leo or daydreaming at the bottom here. Leo's well into studying. Aquarius is glowing up there. And in Scorpio, you've been pinpointed by the Sphinx here. What are you doing with those books? Because you've got them like in your claws. It's about the riddle of the Sphinx. If you can't solve the riddle, then you don't get access. I believe there's two riddles actually, but there's the main riddle. You have to solve the riddle or you don't get access. Let's have a look at the fairies. It's 1313, which is the number of death, transformation. we have the Ten of Summer, Ten of Cups. What all of us are aiming for is this card, Ten of Summer, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, and people you can trust. So I feel like you could be in your comfort zone, Divine Masculine, if you're hanging around with people that it's easy to provide for them. So where you are, it's comfortable. You're highly looked upon by others, you're very generous, but you put the divine connection on the back burner. This is about finding the balance between material and the spiritual realms, and you're too focused on your material, trying to make this in the material, and you're lacking in the spiritual realms. You're giving that none of your attention. Okay. It's the energy of you believe you know what's best for you, and you are right. Whatever you tell yourself, you're right. Okay. Should we look into, do we want to read about the Ten of Summer? We can read about the Ten of Summer. Ooh. Uncomfortable. You're a troublemaker, troublemaker. Oh yeah. Spending time with your family and loved ones is critical to a rich and happy life. The people you call family may be those you're related to, or they may be people whom you have chosen as your beloved community. Either way, offering love and support to those closest to you and accepting it in return is very important. Make space for them in your life. Now, I feel Divine Masculine, you're an overgiver. This has been coming up in my kind of coaching behind the scenes a lot, is who takes care of you. So you can take care of everyone else, but I want to know who takes care of you, because we can all give love, but actually allowing ourselves to receive that back. But it looks like in this situation, it doesn't matter. You're just like giving and giving and giving, but have a think about it. There's a balance to it. Who's loving you? Okay. It's worth investing time and energy in your primary relationships. You can have the happy home life you're seeking, filled with peace and emotional fulfillment. So the couple from the Two of Summer card, and when I mentioned at the beginning about the Two of Cups being in reverse. So the couple from the Two of Cups card have created a beautiful life for themselves and their children. The butterfly boat near the shores of Avalon means that their emotional currents will continue to evolve and thrive. So this is talking about the Two of Cups coming together. Okay, opposites attracting with the Lovers card here. Well, the wheel's going to turn. Okay. Will it be in your favour? Let's have a look into the future. Oh, the additional meanings of this card is a happy marriage, people you can trust, relationships that last, feeling emotionally content, and raising children wisely. Like I said, it's everything that we're all working towards. It's that card. Ten of Cups. Let's have a look into the future of conflict. So, there's not much else to say. In a conflict still. Okay. Ace of Spring. Now we saw that, the Ace of Wands, that was in reverse as well. Okay, so it's thrown out, well, it spoke about the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands is here. That was in reverse. The Divine Feminine will go on to bloom, Divine Masculine. You will be in conflict. It's like your soul will be conflicted. It's time to take action, be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. I feel this is for the Divine Feminine here. So it's this energy of you wishing like the utmost happiness for the divine feminine, but you don't see it for yourself. And it's like you're going to witness the divine feminine achieve all that you're wanting for her to achieve, whilst whilst your soul struggles. Your poor soul. You poor soul. Ace of Spring. Okay. The time to act is now. The Fairy of Spring presents you with a wonderful new opportunity that will allow you to achieve what you desire. So it's never too late, Divine Masculine. Well, not until the fat lady sings, apparently. Your fledgling hopes are now about to take flight, and all that's needed from you is the courage to see things through. Be daring, be fearless. Divine Feminine, you're seeing things through, aren't you? Yes. There's no going back for you now. Okay. Be daring, be fearless, and then happily pursue your most treasured dreams. If you don't have every little detail worked out, don't let that hold you back. No, because that's what holds the Divine Masculine back. Don't follow that path. Okay? You're fearless, adventurous, optimistic, with full faith in the divine that good things are always happening for you. Okay? You're taken care of. So if you don't have every little detail worked out, don't let that hold you back. All the steps will reveal themselves as you move forward. The youthful fairy in this card is tending to the young holy hawthorn tree, which sprang from the staff of Joseph of Arimathea. The sapling is sparkling with divine love to indicate that your new plans will be fruitful and abundant. Additional meanings of this card: new beginnings, career changes, birth announcements, and promotions. Okay. Should we have a look at what's assisting behind the scenes? There's candle wax on this card. I don't know if you can see it. You see it there, candle wax. It's right there. Three of Spring. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience, there are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Stamped. It's like sealed with a wax seal. It's a card of manifestation, Divine Feminine. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience, there are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Okay. We are actually going to have a look at what's going on behind the scenes, what's assisting behind the scenes. Feels like there's this presence of an archangel who's delivering the messages. Okay. They're like your mediator. Okay. What's going on behind the scenes? Well, Divine Masculine, you're being hung in this position until you are enlightened. Okay. You're not allowed down until you acknowledge the truth, the holy truth, because you're too much in the physical realm. You're taking that as being like your gospel truth. It's the material world and what you can see with your eyes, rather than tapping into the divine. So where you are is a really good position. I mean, because you're being very generous and generous-hearted, but it's kind of like you're the only one. There's not really any, you're not in a tribe of these people and part of a tribe. There's you. It's like you're the ringleader. Okay, let's have a look. Three of Winter. The swords need to come out of your heart. This is, it's not, well, it is the Three of Swords. When there's a heart with three swords in it, the bears come out of his cave. It looks like Santa Claus has had to come out of his home. Okay, bear's out of his cave. Santa's here. He's come out especially for this. And this feminine has the three swords that will be in your heart. And it's looking as if the bear's kind of looking as if say, I'm not actually heartbroken anymore. No. Okay, so it's like the heart has healed. That's what's going on behind the scenes. Reach out to others for support and love. And I'm feeling as if that's what the Divine Masculine needs to do. He can't be the only person doing the loving. He needs to allow himself to receive true, genuine love. You will grow stronger from this situation, and sadness that will heal with time. Okay. This is the energy of, it's okay, I'll get over it. Will you get over it? Because it looks like there's, your poor soul is in conflict in the future. It feels like you're going to be hung here for a lifetime until you kind of maybe learn your lessons and go again. You can choose to do that in this lifetime and have that spiritual death, rebirth, or you can just wait until your actual physical death, and then next time round, hopefully you'll be coming into a body, into a world of more awakenedness. That's the plan for me. So I just focus on kind of creating that for my next lifetime, although I'm not sure I'm going to have a next lifetime. This could be my last one. I'm feeling that. But hey, we'll focus on like the now and not worry about the later. Finished? I finished. Three of Winter. Let's read about this. Behind the scenes. It takes great courage to face your past disappointments and allow healing to take place. Reach out to others for comfort and love. Ask God, the angels, and the fairies for clarity of understanding all issues pertaining to this situation. Be open to the warm embrace of compassion and forgiveness, and to the wisdom of others who may have experienced what you're going through. Don't close your heart off to helpful people. By working through your sadness now, you set the stage for healing in the near term, rather than having to revisit unhappy emotions over and over. Our fairy friends are standing with the holy hawthorn tree behind them. Legend says that the tree appeared when Joseph of Arimathea, a disciple of Jesus who helped him off the cross, placed Jesus' walking staff into the soil on a hill in Glastonbury. The staff became the holy hawthorn tree, which blossoms only on Christmas Day and Easter Day. So that's why Santa's out, celebrating with the Easter Bunny. Additional meanings of this card: forgiving others and yourself, releasing past hurts, feeling misunderstandings, healing misunderstandings, growing stronger from challenging situations, and being there for others in need. Okay. Have a think about that one then. How are you feeling about this? I felt like you just gave a big sigh, as if like... How are you feeling? Stubborn, unhappy, dissatisfied? This could lead to depression. This is when you suppress your emotions. You dwell on, well, I'm not sure if you're dwelling, you're quite stubbornly saying, I am contented with these 3 cups that I have. And Divine is showing you more. So, you're acting as if you're contented, but you're not contented. That's the card of unhappiness. And by suppressing emotions, well, suppression leads to depression. Renewal. Judgment. Card number 20, it came up about what we were talking about and how, well, I'm talking now about how you're feeling about this. This is the Judgment card. This is what it looks like in this deck. Let's have a look. How are you feeling about this? Renewal. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose. Releasing judgments of yourself and others. Feels like it's a bit of a life sentence. You kind of signing yourself up for what you agreed without there being any room for growth, change. Okay, feels like your plans are quite rigid. Let's have a look at this. Renewal. It's time for a review. Take notes of what you have learned in life so far. Where do you want to go next? You're in a moment when you can truly reinvent yourself and build the future you want. However, to successfully arrive at your destination, you'll need a very good map. Visualize your happiness. Visualize your happiness. Visualize your happiest possible future and start taking the appropriate steps. Feel free to ask a friend to help plan out your journey with you. I mean, it's going to be, I would say, choose a friend that you're actually wanting to take with you on this life journey. Pay special attention to flashes of inspiration and original creative ideas. These epiphanies are part of your life purpose and are meant to guide you on your way to joy. Our fairies are joined by Joseph of Arimathea. How many times this is who keeps coming out a lot, isn't it? That's who this is. Joseph of Arimathea. Okay. Our fairies are joined by Joseph of Arimathea, the original guardian of the Holy Grail. Look at this, that's what they're offering you. The Holy Grail. The Holy Grail. The original guardian of the Holy Grail in Glastonbury. In his later years, Joseph allowed his beard to grow, and he may remind you of St. Nicholas. Ah, so he's here as well. Where was he? Here. Wasn't Santa Claus. Easily mistaken, though. He's holding his list and sitting beneath the holy hawthorn tree, which only blooms at Christmas and Easter. The rabbit and butterfly on the card symbolise springtime, to show the metaphorical movement from winter to spring in your life. There's definitely movement now and decisions need to be made. Additional meanings of this card: an important milestone, seeing things in a whole new light, a call to fulfil your destiny, releasing judgments of yourself and others, and understanding your life purpose. How does this affect others? Oh, I want to say it doesn't. It really just affects you. It does. It affects you. Now, this is the card of focusing on the physical, money. So, you're screwing your face up. How this affects others, it just affects you. Okay. What is it that your heart truly desires? There's a star locked inside that coin now. How about if you could have it all? What does all look like to you, though? Visualise that. Your happiest future. Let's have a look at the fairies. How this is affecting you. 7 of Summer. It says no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. Here you are, King of Swords, overanalyzing. And this is what your challenge is. Seven of Summer. Where are the cups in here? There are pros and cons to virtually every decision. The situation you're currently in is demanding a choice from you. It's demanding a choice from you, your soul is. And procrastination is simply no longer an option. What you decide involves actions that may benefit you physically, emotionally, financially, intellectually, or spiritually. Recognising that you always have a choice is a great realisation about your personal power. That's what I was trying to get to when I was kind of saying you have the free will. That's your privilege. So recognizing that you always have a choice is a great realization about your personal power. However, it also means that you are responsible for the outcome of your choices. The moment to choose has arrived. You could make a list of every possible alternative and evaluate it, or you could ask God and your angels for guidance. But the time to choose is now. Daydreaming can be a lovely way to get insight into a challenging situation, or it can be a way to avoid taking action. Make sure that your imaginings serve a productive and positive purpose. Make a plan to put your dreams into action, one step at a time. A fairy shows sunlight to shine through a prism onto a bed of white roses. The roses indicate that his intentions are pure, but the prism shows that there are many possibilities. The additional meanings of this card: wishful thinking, needing to regain focus, overanalyzing, too many choices, and receiving guidance to detox. Especially before that fat lady sings. It ain't over until you know what. Okay. Right then. Let's just deal with now. Hopes or fears? Need to think. You're going into the void. The void leads you to the Two of Cups. What leads you to the Ten of Cups? Look, there's 8 cups. 2 cups missing. 2 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Come here. It's the only way. Okay, to get to this. But you need to go and into the darkness a bit. Not for long. No more procrastinating. I'd say that's you actually crossing the river there. It's like you've been fiddling around with all these cups, getting things in order. You can't get things lined up anymore. It's time to cross the river and go towards 2 of Cups. I'm picking up on the moon here. Hopes or fears? The hopes or fears, the hopes or fears of being alone. I feel like you want to be left alone, but you don't want to be alone. Okay, should we see what the fairies want to say about this? Your fear is being alone, but you're hoping that you're just left alone, so you don't have to make a decision. Okay, it's like divine is demanding a decision now. 9 of Winter. Oh, I felt like the fairies, the divine feminine, they're all praying for you. Look, make the right choice. Okay, 9 of Winter. Unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Well, you don't need to fret, divine feminine, do you, or fear? No. Okay. Just know that your dreams are being answered. Your wishes are at the divine's command. They're just doing some commanding at the moment. Leave it with the divine. You might be able to, I felt that there might be this movement overnight because I felt like the sun surrounding the moon here. And I felt like something might just occur overnight. Maybe do some moon gazing. Okay. Wish upon them stars. Shall we have a look at the outcome? Let's look at the outcome. We won't even have a look at that focusing on worst case scenarios. There's no worst case scenario for you, divine feminine, unless you make that up in your mind. Okay, so outcome. Feels like someone needs to have a chat. Someone's surveying. It's a chatty energy. It's a sword, so okay. I picked up earlier on the trees. I was looking whether or not things are getting a bit breezy. There's a change in the wind. Okay. So, divine feminine. Someone's very aware. They're on their toes. A decision needs to be made. Okay. There's a change. Messengers. Look at all the birds coming in. There's a change in the wind. He could be gone with the wind. He could be coming with the wind. Changes in the air. And you can feel it. Or we've got the sun. So the divine masculine is coming. I said I felt this energy of the sun here. So keep positive, divine feminine, optimistic, because all your dreams are about to be fulfilled. Plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. So you are just about to be received and recognised. By who? Well, it's by a very strong divine masculine energy here. Release. Look at you, you're a beautiful peacock. Let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities, and it's time to move on. Okay, in which direction? The Lord knows. Okay. You will not want, he will lead you, he will guide you along the way. That's the Death card. Look. New situation for you, Divine Feminine. And the Divine Masculine will be showing up. Okay. Shall we have a look at the Wellbeing cards? How long have we been on for? 50 minutes, 48 seconds. Let's have a look at these Wellbeing cards. Be well, John Spartan. Demolition Man. Okay. First I seek joy, and all else follows. Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, but Divine Feminine, you are joy. So first I seek joy, and all else follows. Interesting, I said you are joy. So the Divine Masculine would be wise to seek you, wouldn't he? I'm picking up on the colours here. Okay. Since your feeling of joy is your indication, okay, since your feeling of joy is your indication of your connection with your source, once you have achieved joy, you have achieved connection with your source. And under these circumstances, all that is good follows. Living up to your name, Divine Feminine. Joy. Joy. Inside out. It's all about joy. Okay. Another card? Let's have another card. Anything I can imagine being, doing or having, I can be, do or have. As you ask yourself why you want it, the essence of your desire is activated and the universe begins to bring it to you. It's as easy to create a castle as a button. Let's go to some Archangel Oracle. The sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray. Is he coming out to play? The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out to play. We have patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realise. Still, they need nurturing and patience, which you're very aware of, Divine Feminine. It's not even as if you're in control of this. You've handed over control to the Divine. So you're very good at practicing patience. Let's read this. And then I think we're going to end with a message from the Mother Mary. It takes time for a seedling to push through the ground and mature into a flower-bearing plant. Yet each moment of a plant's life cycle can bring joy to those who notice its beauty. In the same way, enjoy the process of realising your dreams. Slow down and feel gratitude as each step brings your manifestation into tangible form. Notice the lessons and love that spring from every moment that you engage in acting upon your dreams. Working with Archangel Jophiel. Jophiel helps us experience more grace and peace in our lives through slowing down and noticing the beauty that already surrounds us. She asks us to savour and enjoy each moment rather than hinging our happiness on some future goals. Call upon Jophiel anytime you feel rushed, stressed or unhappy. She'll increase your awareness and appreciation of life's everyday miracles. And this is just the pure divine place to be in, divine feminine. That's an awesome message to go with that card. There's no rush. There's just so much beauty. There's just so much to be in love with. Okay. It took a while to kind of come to that realisation. There's a lot to love out there. And to be loved by. Okay. Mother Mary? I wanna be loved by you, just you, and nobody else but you. I don't know where that comes from. I wanna be loved by you, oh, ooh, boop, boop, be doo. Well, it's a bit funny, isn't it? Okay. Oh dear, put a smile on my face. Okay, it's 1:44 by chance. Of course it is. And we have Our Lady of Promise. I'm not recognising this card. Do you know what it took me to? It's the attire of Joseph of Arimathea. Santa Claus. Our Lady of a Promise. On a promise. Okay, my hands are extremely cold. I feel dry. Okay, should moisturise them in a moment. I will. Eggs here. Loads of talk about Easter. I need to come on and show you my egg again. I haven't really completed it yet. I will. But there's eggs here. Okay. Resurrection. Just a few days delayed, but hey, it's all good. Okay. Let's see what this message wants to. Let's have a drink first. I do want to. No, I won't go and get hand cream now. We can wait. Just be reminded that it's 1344. Okay. I promise you new life. Whatever you release shall become sacred fertilizer for your new life. I promise that as you trust in me, I will guide you to the fulfillment of your heart's destiny. Do not shy away from what I ask of you. As you trust in me, I will lead you through fear and doubt, from fatigue and struggle, into boundless energy of compassion and passionate purpose. I promise you new life. Let me ignite the passionate fire in your sacred heart so that you can burn with love and bring light to the world. The path of the devotee to the Divine Mother Mary is not an easy one. We are asked, step by step, to surrender that which lies between us and the fulfillment of our heart. That might sound wonderful, as the fulfillment of the heart is a beautiful goal. Yet we can be surprised at how much fear and doubt lie within us, at how many inner obstacles we have created through beliefs that we are not worthy or good enough, through our fear of failure or ridicule, through a gnawing fear that if we allow ourselves to be so different to others, we will end up rejected, abandoned, and alone. We might struggle to let go of what no longer serves us, even if in our hearts we know it is time to let go. We may not be certain if we can bear the grief of letting go, or perhaps we are fearful of the uncertainty of life without what we have known by our side. Mother Mary knows us and knows how to help us. She invites us to receive her wisdom. She knows another way, knows that the fulfillment of the heart brings us into untold abundance, into rapture and divine connection, but also into great sadness and even righteous anger at times. She knows that these feelings, even if they appear on the surface to be negative or dark, can be essential fuel to keep us going when we need extra energy. There will be times when we need that energy so as to not give up in despair about the state of the world and instead choose to stay true and committed to our personal growth. In this way, we can bring more of our light to the world and help others find their way to do the same. She does not assure us a life of imbalanced light, where there is no feeling other than happiness. She ensures us a life of honesty, nakedness, authenticity, and the energy, power, and passion which living in this way offers to us. She leads us into a life of making a positive contribution to the world in our own unique way, of being able to bear the passion and the pain of living as a divine human being and feeling empowered by it, inspired by it, and awestruck by life and its twists and turns. She promises us divine fulfillment. She promises us a life that leaves behind lies, big and small, and opens us up to a reality which will at first scramble the mind and then ignite the heart with unquenchable divine fire. She promises us not what we think we want, but what she knows we truly want and need. She promises us that our trust in her will never be misplaced. At times, when your life is pushing you beyond your limits, when you feel that you are breaking, your trust in her must become stronger. It will help you find her soothing presence. It will help you find her soothing presence, like the light from a lighthouse cast across a dark, thrashing ocean, caught up in a violent storm during darkest night. Her promise to you is what makes the suffering of growth bearable, whilst you let go of that which no longer supports you, though you may love it dearly still. As you await the peaceful resolution of the heart and become ready, willing and capable of stepping into the freedom of the new life cycle that awaits you, her light is there, her promise. This oracle reminds you that no matter what is happening in your life right now, her promise of a new life is what is really happening, and everything else is just a symptom of that. Have faith, trust her, and believe. I don't feel drawn to do the sacred honour ritual. I thought it was snowing again, and it's not. Got a bit excited. It's no way, not with sunshine out like that. Okay, let me leave you with an Angel of Light card. Okay, got two messages. First one is understanding. Your angel guidance is to examine yourself and your current situation in depth so that you have a clear awareness of the underlying reasons for your challenges and situations. Acquaint yourself with facts about situations and attitudes before you take decisions. Self-awareness is a necessity. Self-awareness is a necessary foundation on which to build strong relationships, friendships, and work. Understanding your personality is a basis for understanding your spiritual self and your mission on earth. Ask your angel to help you. Affirmation: I seek an understanding of myself and my life. And here you are in the Hangman doing exactly that. Ask your angel. Ask your angel to help you. And you have beauty. You're beautiful, it's true. The outer world is a reflection of your inner, so focus on the beauty within yourself, your good qualities, your kindnesses, your gifts and talents. Remember that whatever you give attention to increases and grows. Everyone has some beauty in their soul, so seek it in others. Remind them of their qualities and you will illuminate them. Surround yourself with things and people with a beautiful vibration. Let's repeat that. Surround yourself with things and people with a beautiful vibration, for we all are influenced by that which is around us. As you tune more and more into the incredible wonder of yourself, others, and the planet, your resonance becomes that of beauty. Others will perceive the radiance of your soul and be touched by it. Affirmation: I recognise my beauty and that of others. Okay, have yourself a fantastic day, and I will catch up with you guys soon. Take care, much love, bye for now.